Hi, this is Brandon from Watches on You. Today we're taking a look at a very interesting watch. This is the Spinnaker Fleuss. And I'd like to thank Spinnaker for sending this watch for the purposes of this review. I mean, it's a great piece, especially given the price point of only $350. I'll be leaving a link in the description to their website if you want to inquire about purchasing this. This watch comes in a multitude of dial combination colors, and it looks absolutely fantastic, and pretty much all of them, in my opinion. So, going into kind of the case details, it's got a 43 millimeter case in diameter, which is a little bit large for a diver, if I do say so myself. But I think that it is suitable. I'll try it on for a wrist shot right now. I have about a 6.5 inch wrist in circumference. You can see it looks very nice. It's just a great beater watch, especially given that price point. If you have more developed collection with much more expensive watches like I do, when you're in a more active situation like jet skiing or boating or something like that, something like this watch can be absolutely fantastic. And the quality you're getting for this watch is very, very nice. I would probably say it's equal to Oris in quality, save the Swiss-made movement. The overall finishing on the watch is just great. It doesn't have the pressed metal variety clasp that you see on a lot of watches that are near this price point. And I think that the main competition for this watch is the Seiko SKX007. I know that's a little bit cheaper. I think it's about $100 cheaper retail, but realistically probably $150 cheaper. I think that this watch far surpasses that in quality and style, in my opinion. One thing that I like a lot more about this watch than the Seiko is the fact that you can hand wind it. So it actually has a Seiko movement in it. So it's the Seiko NH35 movement, which is manually wound, as well. It also has a rotor, so it's automatic. The Seiko SKX007 just has a rotor, so you can't manually wind it. So it's not easy to quickly wind up fully. So that's definitely something that is an advantage for this watch. And also, I love the bezel on this piece, not only because of the fact that the lume in the bezel is there's lume in the bezel. So it actually has a nice like bakelite kind of effect, as you can see here. It really reminds me of a bakelite GMT, obviously, but more of a diver version. I think that this watch is more of an homage to the Blancpain 50 Fathoms, which again has that same bakelite style bezel. I don't know if it's actually bakelite on the 50 Fathoms, but again, it's very clearly mimicked after that. It's kind of like a modern take on a 50 Fathoms. Another feature that I really like is the seconds hand. It has a Omega Speedmaster style seconds hand. I think that's just an excellent style choice on their part. It looks absolutely great. The lume on the watch is fantastic. If I had my UV light with me, I would show you, but it's just great. There's lume in the bezel. It looks fantastic. So all in all, this is a great watch for the price. The finishing is absolutely fantastic. Actually, here, I found my light. I'll show you guys the lume. As you can see, it just lights up like an absolute Christmas tree. It has super, super cool lume. Definitely, I mean, it just looks absolutely stunning in the dark. So, all in all, this is a great watch. The finishing quality is fantastic as both brushed and polished surfaces. It actually has polished surfaces in the center links where they would kind of come into contact with the rest of the link. And I think that's kind of a functional choice because they're not going to get as scratched up, or the scratches won't be as apparent, but I think it looks, again, fantastic. The brushing is very nice quality. It's very fine brushing. So if you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be leaving a link in the description to this watch if you want to inquire about purchasing it. It's directly to Spinnaker's website, so definitely check that out. Thank you for watching this. Bye.